Hello lads, I welcome you all to a new video. Today, we are playing Vigilante again, cuz it's a banger. So let's get right into it, shall we? I finally open my front door and head inside. Tuesday? Yes. Okay, how about this one? Sarah holds up a blue plaid shirt. No. Okay, then how about this one? She holds up another item of clothing, this time being a tux I wore for a relative's wedding. Sarah, you don't have to pick out my clothes, I'm fine. Yeah I do. This is your first date. I can't have you messing it up, especially when it's with one of my best friends. Her eyes begin to fixate on something. Why do you just have a random hanger hanging on your shelf? I put my hand on my chin as I try to recall how that actually got there. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. See, you're hopeless. You obviously need my help. I let out a deep sigh and put my hand on her shoulder. Look, I know you care a lot about this, and I appreciate you trying to help, but you're kinda overreacting. I can handle this on my own, trust me. She looks me in the eyes and gives me a small smile. Besides, this date isn't really anything special. I'm just taking her to a cafe I found, so I feel like a tux would be a bit overdressed. She lets out a giggle as I put the tuxedo back in the closet. Yeah, I guess you're right. She takes a step back to judge what I'm wearing. I decided to go with a standard red hoodie and some jeans since it's been somewhat cold recently. You know, I could probably wear something a bit nicer, but I don't want to potentially scare her off into thinking this is some big thing. I think the best approach is to be casual, like Yuri said. I guess you look okay anyway. Oh wait, except for she walks up close to me and stares at my hair. Wait, she gonna... Before I can even finish that thought, Sayori starts to ruffle my hair. Ah! Sorry. Hey, hold still. You have to look presentable. Can you stop? I swiftly pull away from her. My hair is fine. She pouts and looks off to the side as I check my phone. Oh crap, I'm almost late. I rush past Sarah and run downstairs. Good luck, Atazoth. Try not to let her find out that you are social awkward. Pretty sure she knows that by now, Sarah. Okay, if I remember correctly, her house is this way. I'll have to be able to just run there with my powers. Sadly, it's in the middle of the day. Everyone would see me. And it's not really far enough where I could take a bus. Guess I'm stuck running. Well, at least your stamina will help you. Yawn. I firmly knock on the door. Be right there. Honestly, still can't believe this is happening right now. I have to go on a date with one of the most popular girls in school. It's going to be really hard to stay cool during this, knowing her status and all. Actually, now that I think about it, every time I hung out around her, I thought I forgot all about her social standing. I always just saw her as the nice girl from the literature club. Huh. Maybe this date won't be that bad then. Suddenly her front door opened, staring me from my thoughts. Hey! Yo. I looked her up and down, inspecting her outfit. You look nice. Thanks. You look pretty good yourself. I can tell she's just trying to be nice. Ready to go? Yep, lead the way. We both start walking side by side, making our way into the city. So, how was school? It was alright. Actually, I managed to not sleep through most of my classes today. Well, that's good. You should try to do that every day. Hey now. Baby steps. Besides that though, not much else really happened. Went to the club, read manga with Natsuki the usual. You know what? I've always been curious about the type of stuff you two are eating. Nah, it's nothing. Not nothing. It's not anything spectacular, but it's alright. Don't tell Natsuki I said that though. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Good, because I don't need to give her more reasons to yell at me. But yeah, you should join us sometimes. I think you'll enjoy it. I might have to take you up on that offer someday then. So, how about you? Your school days are probably way more productive than mine are. Well, yeah, but it's not like you give much of a competition. Hey! Not even 10 minutes in and she's already teasing me. But to answer the question, my day was fine. I got some cookies from the drama club as a thank you for the props. Wow, that's nice of them. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. Too bad most I ended up going to Stacy. I flashed her a puzzled look. Stacy, how come? Well, remember her date I told you about? The one I helped her pick a dress for her? Yeah. Turns out it didn't go so well. Damn, was the guy that bad? Considering he didn't even bother showing up, I'd say he was pretty bad. Yikes. Yeah. Well, she's lucky to have a friend like you around to comfort her. Thanks. Although I doubt she'd do the same for me. I'm barely able to catch the due to her mumbling. Monika. Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that aloud. He looks away slightly upset as we start to walk in silence. I decide to take my hand out of my pocket and hold it out to my side, brushing against her. This seems to have grabbed her attention. A soft smile soon forms on her face as she grabs my hand. We continue walking like this all the way to the cafe. Ooh, indeed it does look nice, Monika. Wow, this place looks nice. Glad you like it. I'd always pass by this place on my way to the grocery store and thought this would be a perfect time to try it out. Well, you have great taste. She begins to look for an empty table while I follow. When she finds one she likes, we both sit down and pick up our menus. Wow, this place looks way better inside than it does outside. Because of how nice it is, I'm starting to worry how expensive this food is going to be. I open up the menu and begin to look through it, something Monika already started doing. Let's see. Yep, just as I feared. These prices are ridiculous. So I'm thinking I'll get anything specific. Depending on her answer, I might have to live on ramen noodles for a few weeks. I'm not really that hungry right now. I might just get a coffee. Oh, alright then. I'll probably just get one too. She doesn't know how much my wallet is thanking her right now. Once we put our menus down on the table, the waiter walks up to our booth for our I cannot speak. Our orders. I'd like a black coffee, and I'd like a cappuccino. We both hand him our menus as he walks away. Monika? You drink black coffee? I had a feeling this question was coming. Sorry, I don't think I've ever met someone who drinks just black coffee. Well, what can I say? I like the bitterness of it. The girl keeps managing to surprise me with every new thing I learn about her. Suddenly I hear my phone go off. Are you kidding me? Who the hell is messing with me right now? Sorry, I didn't think to turn my phone off. Don't worry, it's fine. I lock my phone to see the culprit. If you gotta start having fun on your date. Sayori, you shouldn't be sending them messages like this, you might disturb them. Yeah, aren't you also disturbing them with your message? Oh no. It's okay, they're probably too busy smooching. Oh, busted. I'm sorry for disturbing you and Monika, Atazoth. It's fine, Yuri. And for record, no, we weren't smooching. Yeah, whatever. Go back to your date, lover boy. I roll my eyes and sigh. Of course these girls would be the ones to text me. Thanks, Sayori. I look after my phone and over at Monika. Please don't encourage her. I put my phone on silent before locking it and putting it back into my pocket. Monika seems to do the same. Good, now there is no room for distractions. So they just let you live alone? Yep. They also give me some money every month to buy essentials. However, I sometimes manage to save some stuff to use for extra things. Ooh, like this date? Nah, I'd say this counts as essential. Well, I can't say I don't know what it's like to live alone. My parents go on the business trips often, the house is basically mine. And no matter how busy those trips may be, they somehow still manage to call me once a day to check how I'm doing. Ah, that's very sweet, she nods in response. I'm not grateful they go out of their way for small things like that. Although I do wish I'd got rid of that lonely feeling I get living in there. She starts to look off to the side. Vika, does I think of something? Well, I could always come over. If you wanted me to, that is. I don't just like show up uninvited or anything. Pretty sure that counts as breaking and entering. I can't keep you company if I end up in a jail cell, you know? My mind is trying very hard not to fumble. There's no need to be embarrassed. Bloody hell, that's awesome. I know what you meant. Oh, seems like my idiocy has managed to cheer her up yet again. I guess that's the one thing I got going for me. Alright, how about this, huh? If you stop acting so embarrassed around me, I'll tell you the next time I'm feeling lonely. Deal? I chuckled at her before winking back. Deal. We all start giggling at our own silliness. There is no way in hell I'm going to keep my end of that deal. It is sad to hear she feels lonely though. I suppose between being alone in a house and not having a lot of real friends would do that to a person. Maybe that's why it never really bugged me. I was sorry to rely on whenever I felt lonely. Or you know, if I needed someone to bug me since she's pretty good at doing that too. Now here comes the waiter. I look over to see the waiter walking over to our table, our drinks on his tray. He places them on the table and we thank him. Monika picks up her cup and takes a sip. Oh, that's the good stuff. I still can't believe you actually drink that. Come on, it's not that bad. Here, try some. She holds out her cup to me. Come on, just take a sip. It's not poisonous, I swear. Is she really sharing her drink with me? Okay, that's like the one trope I never really understood that much. Like, I don't know if it's like my surroundings, but like, I never saw sharing a drink as something big. Like, I don't know, it just happens. Like, normally, where I am from, so like... Oh. Okay, I guess. I gently take the cup out of her hand. I slowly lift it up and take a sip. I immediately shudder at the sheer bitterness of it. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Maybe to you. I put the cup back down on the table and take a swig of my own drink. Ah, that's better. Did not want that taste lingering in my mouth. Hey, OCG. Dope. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure, go ahead. How did Sarah end up as the vice president of the literature club? So, a totally unnoticeable cut in music, So, I'll read it again, because I don't know if I read it. How did Sarah end up as the vice president of the literature club? Like, not to be rude or anything, but wouldn't someone like Yuri be more qualified? I can see why you'd think that. On the surface, Sarah doesn't seem like the best option to have a second in command, but she's actually really good at managing people. Remember what happened last Friday? I think she did an excellent job breaking up you and Natsuki. Alright, fair point. I guess I didn't think about that. Atazoth, ASMR. Although that wasn't one of the reasons she became my vice president. It was mostly because she helped me start the club. Wait. Sayori helped you start the club? Mm-hmm. I'd have thought she was like the last member or something. Nope, she was the very first one. You see, back then, I was leader of the debate club. However, some things went south and I decided to take my leave. I don't know what happened. Nothing major, just all the politics was really starting to bug me. It felt like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. So I left and realized that I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And that's when I came up with the idea of the literature club. Ah, I see. So where does Sarah fit into this equation? I took a sip of my coffee, entranced in Monika's story. Well, I knew that if I wanted to start a club, I couldn't do it alone. So I started putting up some flyers around the school. Why did the Xbox Game Pass notification just pop out? And stop. What? Huh? PC? Calm yourself. So I started putting up some flyers around the school. Each flyer told them that if they wanted to join, they had to see me for more details. Monika silently starts looking a bit sadder. The only problem was, no one did. Huh? Nobody. She slowly nods. Anytime anyone would come up to me, they just talk about something else. Not once did anyone ever mention the club, unless I brought it up. And when I would, they would always find some way to just quickly change the subject. Wow, that's rough. It was honestly one of the first signs of how fake the people around me were. Until a small smile appears across her face. A bubbly curl pink-haired girl approached me during lunch, with the first words coming out of her mouth being, "Can I please join your club?" She was begging. Yeah, I guess she assumed a lot of people had asked her already and was expecting me to turn her down. Of course, I obviously accepted, and since she was my first official member, I gave her the title of vice president. I see. And I still remember when Sarah told me she was in a club. I honestly couldn't believe it was a literature club of all things. I never thought she'd be all that big into the literature. Neither did I, which led me to question her out our first meeting. As Monika tells the story, I begin to visualize it in my mind. We were both discussing our favorite piece of literature today when I noticed something. Sarah's senses were, well, very broad. She wouldn't ever tell me any specific things she liked about the books or poems she'd named, so I just straight up asked her, Sarah? Yeah? Please be honest with me. I ain't really that passionate about literature. She seemed surprised by my question, but that surprise eventually faded into embarrassment. No? She slowly looked down in shame. And why did you decide to join this club? Well, let me guess. It was because the popular girl was running it? What? No. Wait. I mean, kinda? Huh? What do you mean by kinda? Well, it's just that a lot of the time I see you all by yourself. I always thought that was weird since everyone seems to like you. So I thought you might be alone and this club would be a good way for us to become friends. Aw. Sorry, my beloved. The goat. Once again. I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. All this time I only met people who talked to me because of my social status. Only interacted with me for brownie points or to brag to their friends they know me. But for the first time in my entire high school life, someone wanted to be my actual friend. Tears began to form in my eyes. Ah, please don't cry. But I'm sorry for changing for such a stupid reason. Thank you. Huh? I swiftly wiped my tears away, trying to look professional once again. Welcome to the Literature Club, sorry. Wait, really? I get to stay? Yeah, you can stay. As my vice president. She let out a loud gasp once I said that. Hooray! Thank you, Monika. You're the best. She quickly embraced me, which caught me a bit off guard. But I hugged her back. You're welcome. Oh, and don't worry, I'm not just here to make friends. I want to learn all there is to know about literature. Sorry to go. It is well learned that this club isn't the only place to share literature, but a place where people can forge unbreakable friendships with one another. And the rest is history. Oh, that was a nice story. It also helped clear up a lot of questions I had. Like why I haven't been kicked out of the club yet. Since you asked my question, I think it's my turn to ask you one. Are you even remotely interested in literature? She's asked me the same question she asked Sarah. I should probably just be honest then. Ooh, asking the hard ones, eh? Honestly, when I first joined the club, my interest was pretty low. I figured as much. However, after being exposed to it for a few weeks, I think that interest has grown a good amount. Oh, well, it's good to know you're actually taking interest in the main point of the club. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see the waiter approach our table again. He rubs up the bell and thanks us for our stay. Well, I suppose we should probably get going. Oh yeah, guess we should. Damn, I don't want to say it to the end yet. So an idea pops into my head. Hey, why don't we have a stroll through the park? There is still plenty of daylight outside. I just showed towards one of the cafe's windows for emphasis. Ooh, the park sounds nice. Sure, let's do it. Alright, you wait outside while I handle this bill. Okay. She casually gets up from her seat and walks towards the door as I prepare to look over the bill. Okay, let's see here. That's not that bad. Especially since it could have been a lot worse. I pull out my wallet and lay the exact amount on the table, plus a 5% tip. Once I'm done paying, I get up from my seat and surprisingly spot Monika still in the cafe. She looks like she's staring at one of the servers behind the glass counter. I look over to her and try to get her attention. Monika? Huh? She turns to face me as if my voice broke her from a trance. Ooh, sorry, I got distracted. Ready to go? Not yet. There is something I need to do first. Oh, did all that coffee get to you? Huh, yeah, you can just wait outside. I'll be out in a few minutes. Okay, she makes her way out the door as I watch her from afar. Once I see her look down at her phone outside, I walk towards the counter. Okay, so she was staring at this one, right? I started to inspect the dessert Monika had her eyes on previously. It looks like a small brownie with little chocolate chips in it. I guess she likes chocolate. So who doesn't? Ask the man at the counter how much the brownie is. Well, I guess that's fine, considering how much he saved earlier. I put the money on the counter as the man packages the dessert. Once he's finished, he hands it over to me. Have a nice day. I give him a wave as I walk out the cafe. I stroll over to Monika, she turns to face me. Yes, for you. I hold the bag out to her. Oh, what is this? I still look at it and thought you probably want it. She opens the bag to see what's inside. When she spots it, she lets out a small gasp. Atazoth, you don't have to buy this for me. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to give you a present. Besides, you looked hungry. Well, I suppose all the coffee was making me a bit peckish. See? She takes the brownie out of the bag and takes a small bite. Oh, do not. Well, how does it taste? My question is immediately answered as I see a huge smile grow on her face while she chews. I think it's safe to assume she likes it. It's so good. Thank you, Atazoth. Don't mention it. Oh, come on, let's head to the park. She asks before taking another bite of her dessert. We then begin our trek to the park, walking side by side once again. For my first date, this is going surprisingly well. The only negative I can think of is all the money I spent today. But even that wasn't that bad. I'm probably only going to be forced to eat ramen noodles for a few days instead of a week. Plus, I'd say it was worth it. I look over at Monika, seems to be enjoying her brownie as we walk. So, you said you play Smash Bros, right? Are there any other games to play? Not really. I barely have any time to play the games I have. Well, that's okay. I have a few other games we can play when we all hang out again. That sounds like fun. I wonder if you're bad at those games too. What? Hey, you better watch yourself. I could always use that little tactic Sarah and Natsuki used at a sleepover. I raise my hand in front of me and move my fingers at her. I can see the terror in her face as I take a step towards her. You wouldn't dare. Try me. Let me remind you that I grew up with Sarah. I'm used to dishing this out. That's one of the only ways to get her off me anytime she gets in a wrestling face. I swear if you touch me I'll break your arm. She says this while nervously giggling. Alright, fine. I put my hands in my pocket. Next time though, you won't be so lucky. Oh, hush. We continue to chat and walk through the park for a few more minutes. I never noticed until now how nice this place looks. I should definitely keep this place in mind when I just need to relax. Also, I kind of find it strange I haven't messed up anything yet on this date. Anyway, finally learned something from all those romance animes I watched. Hey, you should probably start heading back now. It is a school night. No, yeah, you're right. Shouldn't want to miss an amazing day of school. I make sure to say that in the most monotone voice I can pull off, which ends up getting a giggle out of Monika. Want me to walk home? I'd love that. We hold each other's hands and walk out the park, bringing an end to this amazing date. And well, as Atazoth's end dates, and Jesus Christ, I cannot speak, as Atazoth's date ends, we shall end the video. I hope you'll enjoy this episode. I enjoyed very much. So yeah, press like, comment, subscribe, download the mod, join the Discord, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.